11th grade, I ended up moving to Korea. I went to a really, really dope school. Shout out SFS, Seoul Foreign School.
Seoul
Really, really
Foreign
great
School.
school in Korea. I think even like admissions might be difficult, more difficult there than some colleges, to be
What?
honest with
Is
you.
it international school
It's an
or?
international school, so it's
Uh-huh,
kids just like you and me.
uh-huh.
My dad got recruited at Yonsei University.
Oh, word, yeah.
So we moved to Korea, and kids like me who grew up in English speaking in an English speaking country, they all go to these kind of international schools that they
Uh-huh,
have for like all the corporate kids and things like that,
uh-huh.
ambassadors, children. And I'm 17 years old,
Damn.
and I'm in the middle of Seoul. Like I don't know how big Seoul is, but it's way bigger than Manhattan. And I speak English. I got a U.S. passport. I mean, I got a license to do whatever I want. It was hard to just make it to class. I couldn't even get to class because there's like the tanggujang, there's like PC bang, there's
So
everything
much
on
freedom
your
and
way to
temptation.
school. As you're looking around, you're like, damn, I don't need to go to school. I could do all this.
Oh man.
And so I became like, I was just like partying a lot. And my dad couldn't control me at that point anymore. I think I had gotten old enough. And basically, he was like, all right, I'm not spending this money on this school for you to just party. So he kicked me out.
Oh
And
shit.
I ended up moving to Atlanta, Georgia, which is where I am now, living
Uh-huh.
with my auntie and uncle, just like the Fresh Prince. And it really fucked me up because I went from being the only Korean kid in a small town in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and that's pretty much how my life was all the way up till that point, to going to Korea where everyone in school is like me, and it's like nobody is hating on me for being Korean.
Yeah.
There's definitely some of that like anti-Americanism, a little bit of that, but not, man. It's if you keep your mouth shut, nobody knows.
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
weird feeling to go outside and like everybody's the same.
Yeah, when
If
you
you're not
were
a minority, like you don't know what that feeling is like once you
absolutely.
like flip it. So coming back to Atlanta was a real culture shock. I was like, damn, back to square one where I'm like the only Korean kid.
Mm.
Um, and what happened was I was really upset with my dad, and he was just living in Korea, and he'd come visit. And over the summer, he came to visit. We weren't really on good speaking terms. He just wasn't understanding me. I wasn't understanding him at
Yeah.
all. Uh, and